Yo, welcome. Okay. Welcome to everyone that is coming already. Let me put some music. So bro, how you doing today? How's everyone doing today? So let's start with the thing that we're gonna be doing today. Let's open a new document, same document like the other one. Let's paste this and let's do a threshold and let's rasterize this layer. Let's do image adjustments, shadows and highlights, and let's do maybe, I want more black parts to be. Now let's create a new layer, shift and delete button. We're gonna fill the whole thing into 50% gray. Now filter, noise, and noise. We're gonna add a bunch of noise and we're gonna put into overlay. We're gonna be getting this kind of thing. Now let's erase the eyes itself and let's do the common type of thing that Hellstar does, that is, and let's use for example this for the eyes. Okay, how we can do it more, this is nice already, but I need it to be more creepy. Let's do filter, distort, displace. Let's do 10 and 5. Yeah, it actually works. Assets, let's go to my displacements and let's choose this, the bricks one. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it gives more kind of grungy thing, so I like it. So now let's do, I need a fire element. I need something like the earth icon. So I'm gonna do one thing that is gonna be taking this, pasting, multiplying, rasterizing, and I'm just gonna be trying to put it as like on his head. Let's erase these parts. Let's warp it back. Now let's duplicate. No, it just feels different. I just need some other type of fire elements. Fire. Let's select this. And now let's do object. Repeat. Let's do that way. I just need to be... where's this thing? Okay, now let's see if this works. Let's erase this whole thing parts. And yeah, that could work. So let's do one thing. Let's do a screenshot. And now let's remove this to path trace. Let's ignore the color so we have it vector. And now let's put it in here. And okay, this is one of the inspos and this is the other. Okay, so let's see how this looks, because I'm just scared that the text is gonna be taking more part of everything. So what if I do flip it? Yeah, we could just stick to that and then see how we can adapt more things like the test and everything. And something we can do is just create a new layer underneath and let's paint this boy. Let's select any color like this and let's paint him. And now let's do, for example, let's select the color, this green color for the t-shirt, and I think that can fit. And now let's do as well the hair into green. Now let's do command and U so we can select any color. And I'm gonna do this yellow. Yeah, and I'm not liking this, so I will use this same thing without the fires, because I'm just thinking it can be actually looking better. Something we can do is select the main black layer and do drop shadow with white, the size to be actually 0, and the distance we can do 4, something like that. And it's gonna be doing this. Like you can see here, you're gonna be adding some white lines that just adds more detail to the whole thing. So let's group the guy thing, the guy layer. Alright, so I just think that this can be some parts erased. Let's do this, and now let's put some parts back so it fades even better like this. Now, okay, let's try and find some text to be filling the thing or even their logo. Well, no, I just wanna be, yeah, let's put their logo, Hellstar logo. And now let's see, we can put it maybe here, and let's actually paste this same layer style, and yeah, that fits. Now I think in my Ethan assets packs, in the B2 fonts, icons, Japanese landscapes, logo, building, people, so let's use this for creating. Let's put it underneath everything. Let's put it like that, and let's erase the parts that we don't need, and let's paste the same layer style, but this time we're gonna be trying to put the green type of color. So let's see how we can do it. Let's first add to the same color everything, and then we can go into more contrast and everything. Okay, so let's see if I can add some more elements like this to the boy's head, trying to be something like, you know, something like he's burning up. Yeah, I'm gonna be be going crazy, and let's do a chain for the neck of the guy. So I don't know if I will be doing it real. Nah, let's do threshold, and I'm just gonna be keeping that template. I will just delete the things that I'm not gonna be using. And now let's do Command and L to be playing around with the levels of the chain, and actually like this is gonna be working. So I will just take a screenshot, put it into Illustrator, and let's do the same steps. Now let's expand, let's bring it in here, and I'm gonna be actually leveling up the graphic with this so I can imagine that better. And let's rasterize and let's warp it, so it's gonna be like this, and yeah, something like that. Now let's see where the green layer is, and let's make one layer above of that. Let's select the same yellow color. Okay, let's copy the same color code, and now let's paste it all the way up. Let's do drop shadow the same color. Okay, now let's find some text to be filling the whole thing because it's kind of looking empty. And let's put, for example, the same word that is in here, that is records. And let's choose one of the same fonts. Let's do with the vertical text font, I mean text tool, and let's do like that, and let's do records. And let's try and find actually the same type of font. I think I installed, yeah, that comic one is gonna be working for sure. Let's do more space between words, and something like maybe 400 should be, nah, let's do 800. Yeah, like this. And let's let's deform it a bit. I mean, let's first duplicate for backup. Let's expand this, and let's move this way. Now we can use this, and it's gonna be helping actually that much to be filling this part. And yeah, that's actually what we were trying to find. And let's fill the inner parts of the text with our magic wand tool. Let's paint it first into white, and the logo in here is taking a lot of space, so I just probably go be down right there, and I will be making I don't know, guys. Let me just create a group of everything, and let's create an artboard. Let's create the artboard bigger. Let's select the group with the guy. Let me take the logo out of the group, and let's see if I do the guy bigger how this looks. Yeah, this fits better, and I'm just gonna be putting more distort to this with, if I do Command T and I select Command or Alt, you guys just gonna be selecting one of the squares and just move it to create this perspective look. Something we can do, let me just put the things. Let's do a text. Is this what heaven sounds like? Let's do the same text. Let's actually select the same font, that is the outer future. Let's do the size of everything like that. And is this what heaven sounds like? Okay, now I might just go for the same font, but nah, let's go with this one that is called Adventure. What if I just do, yeah, I like how it's gonna be looking with this more irregular type of font, heaven. Let me do color overlay, and let's do stroke. And now, yeah, I'm gonna be actually removing the chain. So let's keep it like this. The logo of the brand, let's do a backup of this records text. Let's rasterize it, and let's select as well. Okay, wait. So this text honestly is fucking me off. I will just try and put the logo both, and let's add displace effect to the text with this bricks wall. Okay, let's repaint some parts that are missing like this, and let's, for example, paint the word heaven. Let's select with the magic wand tool. Okay, and like this. Now let's paint it, and I think I'm gonna do the same yellow color, because if I do pink it looks too much repetitive. And what do you guys prefer, yellow, pink? I'd say yellow, right? Okay, let's add Gaussian blur to this. Let's do in here, let's do without the actually this is looking nice, good enough to take it. Now I'm not gonna be vectorizing this, so what I'm gonna be doing is creating a layer above the threshold, in top of the threshold, and do Shift, Option, Command and E. That in Windows should be Shift, Control Alt and E. So I got everything in one layer. Now let's do contiguous, deselect this, and let's erase the parts. Now I'm gonna be actually pressing the contiguous, and I'm gonna be keeping the parts that are white inside the headphones like this, and I'm gonna be actually only needing this side of the headphones. So let's do this. Now let's do warp, and let's try and find the best way to put this in here. Now let's do a white layer underneath the headphones and let's paint it. And now let's keep working it and finding the best way to plug it. So like this. But yeah, what do you guys think about the graphics so far? I'm really liking it, and I'm just gonna be dropping this. I mean, I like to do, if you see, the paint is not perfectly done, and I like to give that unperfect type of effect. So okay, should I paint let's see how it looks if I paint the headphones, because what color can we be doing? Okay, let's put this under the headphones and let's erase the parts that are white now on the headphones. And I'm not even quite sure, to be honest, so I will just layer via cut and I will be putting under the pink one. Yeah, I will just keep it like this. I will keep it like this. I just think that I should leave like that. I don't know if I should just add more things. The brushes that you used are in some pack. The Procreate brushes, I made it myself, that I'm using in this video. I took it from an old package that I got from Assets, but I don't know where I took it from, but it's on my Ethan Assets packs. Yeah, I don't think adding any other type of details is gonna be over editing the thing. So one more thing I'm gonna be doing is adding a drop shadow to the text like this. And now let's add the final touches and let's move into Procreate back to create the mockup. So let me just create a group everything together. Okay, I got it. Now let's merge it everything together with Command and E, so that way it will be everything in the same layer as I said. Now for example, let's add some textures. I got my own textures. Let's go into my assets and let's put this one for example. So we're gonna be adding this type of grunge look. So I will just with Command selecting the parts that have opacity in the layer, and I will be making a mask into the design layer, and I'm gonna be inverting it. So now it's gonna be transparent and it will be fully applied. You can even also create a mask, like a clipping mask, but it's not gonna be applying this transparent thing. So I think it's good enough like that. So let me see. Okay, let's see if I clipping mask this final layer that is always bugging. If I do let's see, with multiply, and now I turn the opacity a bit down. Now it actually doesn't have that much difference, so I will just keep it like this. I will just make a group with everything together and I will be flattening all together again. And let's move into Procreate, where we're gonna be doing a hoodie mockup real quick to put this graphic on. So let me just export the graphic while I'm just turning my iPad on. And yeah, that's looking nice, not gonna lie. Let me do just one more step, that is gonna be selecting all the whites on the graphic and deleting them. And let me see if it's transparent now. Yeah, it's actually transparent now. So let me just export and send it to my iPad. And let's do the hoodie. Yeah, the quick. So yeah, let's do the graphic as soon as possible because I don't want to be delaying too much everything. And yeah, we have the Hellstar graphic in here. So let me send it to my iPad and we're ready to go. Let me change the Steam. We're back on the iPad. I think I got the hoodie I wanted to do. So let's first create the document and let's create this hoodie real quick. And I will be putting, I got the jogger I made for Hellstar a while ago. That I could even just take the same hoodie as well, like this one. But I will just be getting the pants because I wanted to do more content and not just creating the graphics. So I will just leave this right here and I will turn off. Now let's start with the mockup. Let's turn the opacity down. Let's create canvas, drawing guide, edit drawing guide. Let's set symmetry. Let's create a new layer. Select the mockup tracer brush and let's do 5% and let's do the whole shape. Yeah, in Procreate it's easier than on AI. I used to create all my mockups on Illustrator, and I mean it's fine too because I mean you can just be playing with Photoshop and Illustrator at the same time, but you can get that final touches and realistic looks that I do. So now the eraser tool is just from Procreate. I'm just gonna be doing as a hoodie, not as a zipper hoodie, so it should be fine like this. Now I'm gonna be just doing the stitching, so I just have it done. And let's go to my old and first pack of brushes. That's this one. Oh right, I think this is too big, so I will just do something like this. And I'm gonna be adding another line right here. Now let's add color to this. And if the pant is gray, the graphic itself it's green, yellow. Should I do just white hoodie. Okay, wait, because these lines are unconnected and he's filling the whole thing. And okay, what the fuck? Let's see now. Now let's do this, the first shadows, clipping mask, Gaussian blur, and let's do like this. Let's even duplicate it and let's do a more Gaussian like this. Now let's create with my upcoming fabrics brushes. Let's take French terry and I'm gonna take where is it? Yeah, this one, and I'm gonna be doing black and painting the whole way. Now let's do hard black and like this. Let's duplicate it and flip horizontally and let invert it. Now it's looking clean. Now let's go into my material brushes, select the number 2 for shadows, draw and assist, and let's make some hard shadows. Okay, coming from here like this, perfect. And what if I do overlay? No, let me just give the normal and duplicating and Gaussian and doing a bit down opacity. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's do, for example, some more textures. Let's go to my Dropbox. Let's pick my textures and let's use that number 5, for example. There are news about the design comp, not yet. It's gonna be news soon, but not yet. And I'm gonna use this texture to create more. The little pad in the middle of the sweater is still black. Do you mean? What do you mean? Let me actually delete some. Okay, now perfect. Over the pocket. Oh, whoa, whoa. You're a legend, bro. You're a legend, bro. Thank you so much. Okay, so the graphic should be under the... Can you show your wallpaper with your designs? Sure. Yeah, there you go. Let's create more shadows, more hard shadows with that type of thing. Wait. By the way, guys, would you like me to bring some people onto the stream, maybe some brand owners, and do some questions and answers, something like this? I think it can be helpful as well. Something I was thinking about, some brand owners that I've been working with, that they've been doing hella good money out of clothing, so it's gonna be also a great content to be doing, so should be fire. So if you guys have any type of person that you would like to see in here, you can share it and maybe I can do some things to bring them in here. I'm ready to pay if you launch that hoodie texture like French Terry. I'm gonna be dropping on next week. Yeah, I would like to bring more, but I think we are not gonna be achieving that, to be honest. He's just so busy. Okay, let's add Gaussian blur to these shadows, and fuck, this is crazy. It's gonna be less than 30 bucks. It's gonna be less than 30 bucks because see, there's a lot of bunch of... Yo guys, let me post real quick, I forgot it. Do you sell a pack with our brushes inside that you ever released, or are they early in extra bundles? I got bundles and I got some new brushes that I've been dropping that I didn't put into a bundle. My master bundle that you can buy once and you have access to all my site, and whenever I'm dropping any product you will be having code, so you can just go and download it. So what do you mean by Azure Money? I don't know what does it mean. I will be sending a keys as well as an USB device with all my assets straight into your home. I should do that, not gonna lie. I should just pick some USB devices, put my assets, custom the USB, like I don't know, do whatever thing and do shippings. No, the Procreate Master Bundle is just one thing, and then I got the Master Bundle that you getting the whole shop, that is 350 bucks. But as I said, it's just 350 bucks that you need to spend once, and whenever I'm dropping anything in my site you're gonna be getting for free, so it's gonna be worth because you're getting lifetime access. So I mean, I know it's 350 bucks, but you just need to pay once and forget it. So can I see more of your fabric brushes? Sure. I made this yesterday with mesh texture, for example, and you can see it elevates the whole thing. So even this, and there's a bunch of leather, Sherpa, jersey, there's a bunch of different French Terry, reef, mesh, there's a bunch of things. Denim, it's actually my best product and the one that is changing my game for sure. Let's do it. Okay, so so the signal is gone. Let's do the I always miss the name, but this thing on the cuffs, I think it's just cuffs. Senegal is incredible. Yeah, I'm telling you. The only thing I can say about them that I don't like is that they don't do pre-drop, pre-made drop, and I'm always waiting for months for the clothes to get home. So I just DM you. Okay, I will DM you back after stream and yeah, send you that. Okay, so now let's merge everything together. Let's do this. Let's move it a bit into the left, and let's do overlaying here. Now let's actually do overlaying here, and let's set this normal. Perfect. Dope. This is dope. Bro, I haven't been that active today in the chat. I have been quite busy, but as usual, I appreciate your live, bro, and the design turns out so good. I'm gonna look at the video on YouTube to catch up on everything you did to create the design into head off. See you on the next one, bro. Yeah, no worries, bro. You're good, and I really appreciate for the message and being here. How many times you could, like, I always appreciate everything. Wish you all the best for today, whatever you need to do. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, supporting me and everything. And yeah, thank you so much, brother. Let's do some more shadows because I just think I can do them better, like that parts, for example. Lovely video, mate. Thank you. It's just a design process because I've been talking too much lately on the videos, so it was time to post the design process. Okay, let's do a Gaussian blur for this. And I'm missing my favorite personal touch, just this white layer, and do soft light or overlay, and yeah, this looks nice. Okay, let's add some folds to the whole hoodie, and let's get back to my old brushes. Let's select this jean shadow. Let's turn the drawing assist on, and let's do them big as fuck, like this. Now let's duplicate it, invert, and move it a bit up. Now let's put it into overlay, and let's get to the US and put into overlay as well. Now this should be normal and the opacity to be down. Now let's add Gaussian blur to that and Gaussian blur to this as well, something like this. Now let's erase some parts and we should be good. Do you still have the Golf? Yeah, I have the GTI, but I'm not using anymore. It's my dad who's using because he just got a motorbike, so he's the one using the GTI. I'm using sometimes, not that often, because it's just funny to be using, sometimes not the whole time because it's just too loud, and yeah, it's expensive to be fulfilling out of gas. So yeah, it's just funny, but as a main car, daily car, I just prefer the Tesla for sure. Okay, so what are some things that we can still add to this? Let me see how it will look to put this into a pink color hoodie. Should be both. Let's do. No, I'm not feeling it. So I found that manufacturers out of my design client, and yeah, basically out of that. Okay, so I was gonna add my textures, my personal textures, and I didn't add it. So let's turn the yeah, that wanna help me. I think I'm just gonna be doing overlay. Let's add some distressing with my new brushes that are these. Let's select these, for example, on a gray color. Let's do drawing assist. Actually, let's go in here without clipping mask. Yo, and let's select, actually, yeah, that's perfect. Let's go in here. Now let's duplicate it. Let's fucking do it black. Let's place a bit down. And now what if I do a new and I just put into overlay? Yeah, they're just different cars. Tesla is more just a comfy car that I like to be just daily, and the other is just funny and fun to drive. Should I just leave the drop shadow? Nah, I'm just gonna actually remove, and I'm just gonna do a bit brighter like this. Let's create a new layer underneath everything, and let's do some type of where's my Mockup tracer. Let's do some. Nah, I'm gonna actually select the distressing brush, or even let's select any sketch. Where's it? Sketching. Yeah, that one. But one thing, I just need to do the distressing smaller, maybe. Let me try it up. Let me remove my hoodie. I'm just that brush is fire. Your work. Thank you, bro. Appreciate. And that's it. I just need to do this smaller, maybe, because it was just feeling too much. Yeah, this is just better, more natural. That's the one thing. Some parts, not the whole thing. Like this, like here as well. Let's actually do. Now let's duplicate it. Let's remove the on that we made before. Let's turn a bit down the brightness. Let's move it a bit down. This. Okay, now I think it's perfect. It's not just feeling that much as it was looking before. Let me just remove this thing in here, and posing here. Okay, now let's go into more distressing look because it's Hellstar and it really needs that. So let's do, for example, like this, put it there, and let's just actually turn this opacity bit down because it's looking nice. How is it? I don't need to be doing anything else because it's just a white hoodie, so it's nice. Yeah, something like this, but in a new layer. Just move it. Let's do something like this on a new layer. Oh my days. Okay, what else can we add? I don't know. This is quite good enough. Maybe something on the sleeves, but let me just take the text that we used on the graphic to put it just on the sleeves. So let me do this real quick. Hellstar, where the fuck is this? I've been trying so hard to get that kind of shadows and now you're exposing for me. Like, you mean I'm showing you how to do it? Or what do you mean? Okay, where's my pencil? Yeah, okay. Okay, so let me see what if I just drag the graphic all the way down under the textures. It just turns so dark. Maybe there, still so dark. Now we'll just keep it where it was. And let's add this Hellstar typography as a sleeve kind of graphic like Hellstar do. Yeah, we're getting there actually. This is looking Hellstar type shit. But let's add a grunge with the brushes by just erasing the parts that we don't wanna, or the parts that we want to add the effect to. And we're also ready to go, or almost ready to go. I'm not sure about adding anything else. I'm just missing the stitchings that I did at the start of the mockup. Let me find them real quick. What the fuck did I put them here? So I will just invert them. I will just move it a bit up and I will do overlay. And let's put this all the way down because the graphic it's just raining and up. Okay. Yeah, there, that should work. And I don't know, let me see any other type of hoodies that I've been doing. Yeah, I just think we're clean to go and see how the thing looks with the pants and the overall thing. So let's do one thing. Let's just merge all the fucking way together and let's match it with the pants. Because how long I've been on stream? Yo, 2 hours. I mean, every time I'm feeling better here on stream, it's like more chill every time, but I have some things to do. So let me just do one more thing that is gonna be some type of, yeah, distressing and something like this. Actually perfect. Something that maybe is looking too much is the shadow on the back side. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave like this, or let me just do one thing. Yeah, perfect. Let me add this to the group. Can I duplicate it? No, I can. So let's do one thing. Let's select, duplicate. Okay, let's flatten this. Now we got the hoodie. Let's put it there. Let's just delete the drawing guide. Let's turn this on. Let's just freehand and select the pants only. Okay, let's do cut and paste. Now we have all the pants. Nah, this is not gonna be matching at all. Oh, I said, how do you guys feel about this? I mean, the graphic is nice. We really got that Hellstar thing. It was a great stream. We made a lot of things. I hope you guys also learned a lot of things. And it's Hellstar. It's a brand from the United States. So that's gonna be everything, guys. I'm just about to leave. I have to do some important things. And thank you so much everyone for coming in again. But just stay tuned to my socials. I will be just posting in there when I'm gonna be streaming. So I will be just catching you guys on the next stream. Go watch the reposted streams on YouTube on Madebyizan BOTS. You can find as well the link in my Instagram page. So that's gonna be everything, guys. Thank you everyone for coming, all the follows, everything. You guys are the best, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.